ngayon nasa kasagsagan po tayo ng kampanya. Do you think this should be a campaign issue, itong West Philippines?
Alam mo, Sir Christian, every time na nasa mga universities ako ngayon, tinatanong ako ng mga kabataan, how can they support our fight in the West Philippine Sea? Nung nakaraang taon, ang sagot ko lang dyan is please care to comment for every fake news na makikita mo sa social media platform mo. You can just imagine how big the population of our youth today na mayroong multiple social media platform and they care to comment about this fake news. It will be very difficult for fake news to proliferate kung gagawin nila yan. But this time around, I have another request sa ating mga kabataang Pilipino. Ang sabi ko sa kanila, we should understand na ang laban natin sa West Philippine Sea is pretty much can be fulfilled as well by our voters like them. No? Kung ang ating mga kabataang Pilipino ay tutulong din sa pagboboto ng miyembro ng Senado at Kongreso or even the local government executives na hindi pro-China at tumitindig para sa West Philippine Sea, mas magiging malaki ang tulong nito sa laban natin sa West Philippine Sea, Sir Christian. You can just imagine kung ang mai-elect nating additional na 12 senador sa Senado ngayon ay pro-China or even majority of the congressmen are pro-China, baka mahirapan si Pangulong Bongbong Marcos na i-prioritize ang modernization ng armed forces of the Philippines or even for the Philippine Coast Guard to have a significant increase of budget to support our operations in the West Philippine Sea. And I always make it a point, no, na maintindihan nila ito to make sure na they're going to carry out their patriotic duty in electing the right leaders this coming midterm election.
Finally, sa pag-monitor mo, Commodore, nitong mga sinasabi during the campaign or even in the past, are you convinced na mayroong mga Manchurian candidates dito sa election na ito? Siguro senatorial, congressional, or even other levels?
Well, obviously there are, no? Without naming them, obviously there are, even for the local government unit executives. So, these are the type of LGU executives that counter the EDCA sites, for example, that go against the efforts of our U.S. ally in strengthening our modernization sa armed forces of the Philippines. And also for the Congress. But right now, Sir Christian, I'm convinced right now na for the 19th Congress, no, it was majority of them do understand the position of President Marcos when it comes to the West Philippine Sea. Para sa akin, ang litmus test natin was the Philippine Maritime Zones Act and the Archipelagic Sea Lanes. Ang sabi ko nga, the Philippine Maritime Zones Act 284-00. Walang nag-abstain, walang nag-disapprove, and 284 approved the passage of the Philippine Maritime Zones Act. The mere fact na kaya nating ipasa ito at the mere fact that the legislative branch of our government is supportive for the modernization of the armed forces of the Philippines and the Coast Guard. It's very hard to say na merong kahit an iota of doubt na masasabi mong merong miyembro sa legislative na Manchurian candidate.